Good evening. Just thought I'd give you a quick little COVID-19 update, what's been happening in Australia. Today, very sad story coming out of Queensland. There were 4 children who wanted to go and see their dying father. They're actually based in the ACT, but the Queensland Premier would only said only one of them could go and visit their dying father. So they basically had to choose which one had to go and see their father before they died. Even the Prime Minister of Australia got involved and rang up the Premier, Annastacia Palaszczuk, and asked her to please try to let all the kids see their dad before they died. And she said no, because she's a cold, cruel-hearted, nasty old witch, basically. And she was in Parliament in the morning and she was saying, "Oh, I will not be intimidated by the Prime Minister of this country telling me what to do, blah, 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 blah." Real nasty woman. So even the Prime Minister of Australia couldn't even get her to budge on this inhumane decision. Not letting kids see their dad before they die. That's just evil beyond all comprehension. But get this. Tom Hanks came back to Queensland to continue filming his film or documentary or whatever it is he's doing. Don't really care, not a Tom Hanks fan. Now, usually if you come into Australia or come into or travel from one state to another in Australia, you have to quarantine for 14 days in a crappy hotel of the government's choice, and they make you pay for it. Even though that's against the Biosecurity Act, you can't quarantine healthy people, but the government stopped caring about the law a long time ago in this country. But Tom Hanks, he got to stay in luxury accommodation. There's no way he's going to be chained up in a tiny little box in a crappy little hotel for 14 days. So it's one rule for Tom Hanks and a different rule for everybody else in Queensland. So it must be nice to be really rich. But some good news may be on the horizon. This is just a rumour, okay, but I've heard it from more than one source. Dan Andrews, or Dictator Dan as nearly everyone's calling him now, may be sacked. This is the Premier of Victoria. He may be sacked in the next 28 to 48 hours. Let's see if that pans out. That will be fantastic news for Victoria, and hopefully bring an end to all the idiotic lockdowns and illegal restrictions that he's imposed on the state. Anyway, I'll hope to update you in a couple of days on the Dan Andrews situation. Until then, good night and God bless. Keep safe.